Welcome to Stacktastic, the weekly web show that gets you ready to walk into the comic book store on Wednesday. I hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas, and now it's time to enjoy the last good comics of 2011. Let's get started with DC. You know who I bet is really looking forward to 2012? Aquaman. Geoff Johns took a huge gamble by embracing the character's widespread lack of respect, and it paid off big time. Now I actually find myself putting Aquaman towards the top of my stack thanks to the team of Johns and Ivan Reis, who recapture much of their Blackest Night glory. My only quibble is that I would have preferred to see Mera introduced in this title rather than start out by Aquaman's side. Romantic tension never hurt anybody or any story. Next up, I suggest you also pick up Justice League Dark. This book has had a slow build, but has been intriguing from the start, thanks to a great lineup of characters. Zatanna, John Constantine, Madame Xanadu, Deadman, and more. Here's hoping for a big payoff. Now, while Twilight and True Blood certainly have their fans, thank goodness for the rest of us there's American Vampire. In my opinion, this is probably Vertigo's best title since Fables and Y the Last Man, all the comic book equivalent of premium cable programming. We've already done the Roaring Twenties in World War II, now the American Vampire team takes us to the 1950s. But honestly, they could take us anywhere and we'd follow. We've been glamored. Okay, I do watch True Blood. Team Eric. Know who draws the best Captain America I've ever seen? Alan Davis. And he joins Captain America this week as the new permanent artist alongside writer Ed Brubaker. Truth be told, I dropped this book after issue number 2, but I'll certainly be picking it back up with Davis on board. On a side note, if you missed Avengers Prime, also featuring the artwork of Alan Davis, but paired with writer Brian Michael Bendis, pick it up. The trade of this Cap, Iron Man, and Thor adventure came out back in September, and it's the sole reason I'm picking up Captain America number 5. I'll be thrilled if it's even half as good. Speaking of Thor, you should also check out The Mighty Thor for Asgard. This book features all your favorite Asgardians, as well as Odin's replacement, the Allmothers. I do find it a little annoying that one guy can rule Asgard, but it takes 3 women. However, I'm still willing to see how this all plays out. Plus, Loki and Pascal Ferre's artwork is a mighty tempting combo. Then there's Uncanny X-Men, where Cyclops' Extinction Team has its big showdown with the Celestials. The tagline for the issue says this is the team's chance to prove they're Earth's mightiest heroes. But then why do they get left out of all the big crossover events? Damn you, 20th Century Fox. Earlier in this episode, I talked about how American Vampire was similar to premium cable programming. Well, lately I've been thinking about it, and I feel that all comic books fall into categories just like TV shows. You've got your premium cable titles, your major network shows, your CW soaps, and your basic cable hour-longs. Some people like to watch each episode every week, while some wait to devour the entire season on DVD. But while many different demographics watch television, the comic book audience is decidedly more singular. Are these fractured offerings good business, or part of the reason that readership has been dwindling? And if the industry puts out such a diverse group of books, why can't we entice more demographics to pick them up? Furthermore, if the industry were to gravitate toward one style, which should it be? Premium cable, major network, CW soap, or basic cable? What style do you find yourself reading? And do you agree with my metaphor in the first place? Share your thoughts down below, plus what titles you recommend picking up this week. And let us know what comics you got for Christmas. I'm Grace Randolph for Think About the Ink, and I'll see you next week. Until then, happy reading.